without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. This is this week's Nerd News. All right, guys, first big nerd news story of the day. This is the saddest day I can think of as a YouTuber, guys. The news came out on Friday via a press release from the people at Collider. They are canceling their fan favorite shows. We're going to break down sort of the details of that. This was a huge bombshell. If you're a YouTuber, or if you're someone who likes talking movies, talking about comic books, talking about just kind of pop culture stuff, this came as a massive shock.
Big shock.
The shows that got canceled from the Collider network were Movie Talk.
Oh, man.
So I can't believe. Oh man, I'm gonna unleash my hate about this in just a second. So Movie Talk got canceled. Collider Heroes.
What?
If you're a comic book fan, Heroes is going away. Jedi Council, one of my favorite shows. Because we're massive Star Wars fans. Jedi Council got canceled, and Collider Live, one of their newer shows, got canceled. Got the X.
What the heck happened?
I know.
What? That's crazy. These are like, in my opinion, four of their best shows.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
I just want to say right off the bat, we are massive Movie Talk fans. We practically patterned our show after the original AMC Movie Talk with John Campea.
Yep.
So this is a sad day for the Chuckload of Comics show, guys. So what they did, Collider put out a press release on Friday. Don't they always fire you on Friday?
Yeah, right?
Comment to all you bosses. I've been fired by a lot of bosses, and they always wait to the end of the day on Friday to give you your walking papers. So
that's so true.
That bugs me.
So of course it came out on Friday, like you said, right?
Yeah. So what the press release said, they said they're canceling these shows. Very like, whoa, we're very sad to cancel the shows, whatever. They said they're going to do more scripted shows. What? So like, you know, the deep fake stuff that they've been doing lately with like the what were some of the deep fake ones? They did one with George Lucas and Harrison Ford. They're going to do more of the deep fake stuff. They're going to do more shows like Comic Book Shopping. Okay. Some of their pre-shot, pre-scripted, pre-edited sort of shows. So they're going to lean more heavily in the scripted, edited stuff, and they're killing like all of their live content.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you something. If you guys haven't watched Collider Movie Talk, it's one of the longest running, biggest fan-based sort of movie conversation shows on YouTube.
Oh, it was always my favorite. I mean, like
it was
you
a
said,
game changer.
John Campea started it, and it's genius.
He did. I want to talk about John Campea in just a second, though. But so here's my why. I've already expressed my anger about this, but I gotta say, I get it.
Yeah, really?
I understand. So, like, we've been watching Collider. Collider is part of my day. It's just like going to work. I watch every single episode of Movie Talk, every episode of Jedi Council, every episode of Heroes, have been for years.
Yeah.
But if you remember about a year and a half ago, a company came in and they bought the existing Collider.
True.
Fired all of their most talented people.
Also true.
Fired
and
so
sad.
many great, awesome, hugely talented folks. Hired a couple of them back. They did a whole change. They changed the format of the shows, the look of the shows, the talent that was on the shows. Everything went through this massive change.
Yeah.
You also noticed there was a lot of sponsorship stuff, like the infamous Denny's episode where they shot from Denny's, and it was all about, the moon's over my hammy is a really popular treat. You can get it for $9.99. It was
That's
weird.
so funny.
Very weird.
It's so true, though. You're right, yeah.
So when this change happened, I mean, God bless all the people that got their jobs back and the producers.
Right.
People like Perry Nemiroff, which we love.
Yes.
People like... I mean, God, I can't think because I'm so upset. But the show there was a noticeable decline.
Yeah.
A show that used to get 100,000 views a day turned into like 10,000 views a day, and 6,000 views a day, 20,000 views a day. The decline was sort of noticeable.
Do you think it's just like an oversaturation in the market, maybe, or
maybe because there are other
there's people like us out there making YouTube
copying
shows
what they're doing.
that are the same.
That's
thing.
you're absolutely right. So it's a mixture, and also it costs a lot of money to run a show like this.
That's true.
I mean, because the Collider Network is not just a free YouTube channel like we do.
Right.
You know, we do our show in our living room, and it's free. It costs us nothing. They've got an entire network. They've got studios. They've got talent. They've got equipment. They've got all stuff. And they've got to, if they're not getting the clicks, the money's not there.
It's true.
So,
That's
I mean, when clicks decline, you got to make some changes. So it really sucks.
Yeah, it does.
But silver lining.
Yeah.
And this is just kind of my own thoughts. I know it doesn't offer any consolation to the poor people who lost their jobs. But these are incredibly talented people.
Yeah.
People like, like Perry Nemiroff, people like that we've just talked about.
Jay
I hope
Washington.
our buddy Jay Washington.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
it gives them an opportunity to sort of branch out and do their own thing.
That's a good point.
Because, like I just said, YouTube costs nothing.
Yeah.
You can do a show on a cell phone with some free software on an editing app
Right.
and do your show. So I guarantee these people are going to get snatched up. You're going to see these people again on other shows.
That's a good point.
And, I mean, I'm excited to see what these very talented people do. I'm really sorry to see these shows go away.
Yeah.
Because there's not, they were the upper echelon. They were the top tier of quality.
Absolutely. They
as far
were
as production.
like who we strive to be. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So that was our, like you said, that's our pinnacle.
Yeah.
They
So-
are our peak.
Very
not
sad
were.
day. We want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Last thing I want to say, though, is because we talked about John Campea earlier.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted more details about this, go to the John Campea show. He did a really awesome 17-minute piece where he
Great.
talked about it. So he doesn't talk about other YouTube channels ever. Like, that's not his shtick.
Right.
But the reason his segment about Collider was so important is because he created Movie Talk.
Sure.
He birthed this baby, 7-8 years ago, back when he was one of the VPs at AMC, poured a ton of money and experience and time into this show. That got merged with Collider and, became the Movie Talk that we now know.
Yeah.
Campea left. So watch his 17-minute clip. I'll put a link to it in the
Great.
comments section. It's very knowledgeable. It's very heartfelt. It's very honest. It's very sad at times because this is
Yeah.
his baby that he just saw die.
Right. Aww.
Oh, what a bummer, man. So, guys, let us know in the comment section. Have you ever watched Movie Talk and Jedi Council and Heroes and stuff? Let us know. What do you think about this cancellation? Are you sad about it like we are?
Of course.
1 second. I'm battling a cold. I need to have a sip of this beer.
Hydrate. No, it's water. Come
It's
on
water.
now.
Brought to you by Denny's.
That's right.
So, guys, the next big nerd news story of the week, Lock and Key. It is week 3 of the Lock and Key news here on Chuckload of Comics. If you've been watching our show lately, we have been doing a Lock and Key story every single week for the past 3 weeks because they keep on giving us promos. They keep on giving us
Yeah.
images. This week is the week we're getting our full-length trailer.